Hi, folks. I just ask that you bear with me today. I don't have much of a voice. I got about an hour's sleep last night. I sicker than a dog, but I wanted to get this video out today. So just bear with me. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I want to bring just a couple of things to your attention today, and that's the only reason I'm doing this video today, because I think that they're important, and I think that you need to know about them. The first one is, it's called the Geek Squad scam, which was done to one of my subscribers who brought it to my attention. The thing is that I believe, like, that when you take things to Best Buy, I think that their crew that fixes computers and such is called the Geek Squad, so it sounds legit, but it's not. First of all, what happens is this, and I'll bring this up so you can see it, and this is called ransomware. That basically takes over your computer, locks it up, and then makes you pay a fee to unlock it. This happened to my subscriber's mother's computer. There's a black screen that comes on, and it basically says to unlock, call, and it gives this phone number. All right, and then what they did was, in the next slide here, you'll see they sent a very official looking invoice for almost $350. But it's not an official invoice, it's a fake. But it's one of those social engineering type of things that they send them an invoice and then hope that the person is fooled by it, and that hang on just a second, let me increase the so I can read this here. Okay, I'm reading it off my TV screen, which I use for my monitor. But invoice tails was it $349.28 is what it looks like. And it looks like a very official invoice from Geek Squad. But it's not. And they sent it via email. Now, if you look up this phone number, this 888-354-3433, if you look it up, my subscriber looked it up and sent me the screenshots, looked it up on Been Verified. And of course, it automatically identifies the phone number as possible potential scam or scam caller. All right, so automatically it's identified as spam, as a scammer. And then as you go further down on the next slide, you'll see it says threat detected, and then if you were to click on that, it'll tell you what the threat is. But yeah. So obviously this is not a legit business. Let me read you the comments on the next slide. This is, of course, the first one is made by my subscriber. It says, yes, on January 18th, 2023, I got an email from James Amelia 3276 at gmail.com. So you might want to write down that email, James Amelia 3276 at gmail.com, for a Greek Squad Geek Squad invoice for $349.28 using 1-888-543-3433. Actually, I think she got the number backwards. It should be 354. And link in blue to obtain your information, including your bank information. The email is fake and returns all emails back. The guy answered the phone, or I think she means answering the phone, denied the scam and cussed me. Typical scammer. That's what they do when they get found out. They get violent, they get defensive, and they go after you. Oh, doesn't that sound familiar? The second says this is a spam number. Provide them with credit or a Geek Squad scam to get the person to call in and provide your credit card number, thinking you're going to be refunded your money. No, they are getting your numbers of the credit card. Do not do this. All right, so this is basically what they do, is they get you to call in and they say, okay, yeah, we'll give you your refund. And then what they do is once they get your credit card number, or if you paid it straight from your bank account and they get your bank account number, they start taking money out of your account. All right, now this, I don't know if I would call this a scam, at least on the initial end, but it's definitely, this is the VPN that Jeff has been promoting. And of course, if you click his link and pay for it that way, I've already had subscribers who've gotten hacked. Read you one of the emails that I got yesterday from my subscribers at the end. Now, this PIA, private internet access.com, is a legit business, but it has a lot of complaints. And I'm going to read you a few of them here. And these are actually all from just one website. These are just all from the Better Business Bureau website. There's other websites too that have other complaints against this company. All right, the first one says, purchase VPN with PIA. I was double charged, totaling $79.90 because their website wouldn't load. I had to refresh the page and did not expect it to charge me twice due to this issue. When I went to use the service I paid for, it would not work no matter what I did. Changed the password multiple times, typed in my information instead of copy and paste, re-downloaded their software, nothing worked. They have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so I requested a refund for the double charge and also the subscription. My receipt numbers are blah, 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 blah. I have not heard anything back from their support team except for the initial please don't cancel email. I would like my money back immediately. Thank you so much. Well, most of the time, they're just like any other low-life company. They don't give refunds. All right, the next one says, I purchased private internet access on November 26, 2021 for USD $79, which provides 39 months of network access support, but in the recent past. Private internet access I stopped providing support in my area. Some of the English and grammar is hard to read on some of these. I talked to their customer service and they acknowledged the issue and were unable to provide any effective solutions. When I purchased this service, I was promised that it would be available in my area, but now it is no longer available and I should not have to pay for further subscriptions. But they have refused my request for a refund. I found a lot of people on blank whatever it is in Reddit reporting on this, but private internet access does not solve the problem. I hope you can help me complete the refund. This is my account number and order number, blah, 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 blah. Thank you very much. All right. Next one says, I am unable to contact them for assistance. Their contact form asks for an order number, which was never provided to me and does not appear on my order confirmation email. When I logged into my account online, there were no options to contact them except the contact form, which does not work. I cannot connect to their VPN from my mobile device. Their contact form is complicated, so complicated that it's clear that they do not want anyone to be able to reach them. They ask for information that you could not have or would you even save. So many apps and websites are blocked because of PIA. I'd like to cancel services and get a full refund. Okay, the next one. My bank statement is showing a debit for $83.87 on 9/30/21 from private internet access, which is unauthorized. I contacted them via email. They have no customer service support phone access, which right there tells you something. Any company that doesn't have a phone number that you can reach them by, they're not on the up and up. But they have no email about this via email about this debit, and they are apparently unwilling to indicate to me what it is or for why it was even initiated. My bank statement shows that I agreed to a 1-year subscription to their VPN service and paid $39.95 on 8/29/21. Because I can't trust them with my debit card number, I asked them when I emailed them earlier this week to cancel that $39.95 VPN service at once and to reimburse me for both that VPN service, which I never got around to setting up, as well as the unauthorized $83.87 debit for a total of $123.82. As a 79-year-old senior, I do not have the money for people to simply take from me without explanation, as has been the case in this instance with private internet access. All right. Next one says, private internet access, I think he means fraudulently, charged my account of $39.95. After several emails, they wanted more personal information. Why would I give more information to them? Their claim is that they have no records of charges. I have sent them screenshots for proof. They claim their billing department doesn't keep records of charges. What? You gotta be kidding me. I have emails too for proof. If you send me a place to email my case, I will be more than happy to. This is just a sample of what I was able to send. All right, so does that sound like a reputable company to you? Sure as hell doesn't to me. All right, next one says, September 22nd, I ordered VPN service with free 30-day trial. I contacted PIA within an hour because I couldn't get the software to download to my Linux operating system. I've contacted them 4 times now through their chat bot and email address. No response from them. They've already charged my debit card for a year's worth of service without honoring the 30-day free trial. Their tutorial says I can cancel my account via my account dashboard, but the page doesn't load, so I can't cancel it myself. Yeah, isn't that convenient? All right, next one. It says I checked my account in mid-February 2021 to make sure it would not auto-renew because I intended to cancel my service. It said my subscription would expire on 2/24/2021, which tells me that it will just end on that date. My credit card was charged $39.95 on 2/24/2021. I emailed private internet access that same day and shared what I said above. I did not receive a response, so I emailed on 3/7/2021. No response, so I emailed again on 3/16/2021, 3 weeks after my initial outreach. That same day, I filed a dispute with my bank for the credit card purchase. Private internet access told me that it should return to my account balance within the next 5 to 10 business days. My bank told me that the dispute was denied. I don't understand why. And private internet access told me that they canceled my service when I filed the dispute, and they don't have access to the funds now. So they charged me for a service, canceled it, and won't refund me. So I can't even access what I paid for. All right. Now this is the email, part of the email. There were some other things that the person said too that I kind of left out of this. But anyway, this is what she says. She says, I got a bad vibe from Jeff in the very beginning, but I am so invested in this case, that's Kylie Rodney case, that I tried to hang in there. I was actually going to donate my entire Christmas bonus to the PI fund, over $1,000. I am so glad I did not do that. I did click on that link, that's the screwgofundme.org that she's talking about, though at least twice just to see if people were giving money. I then attempted to support him with this VPN BS that was supposedly $2.99. My credit card that I did not give as payment was hacked directly from my PayPal account for over $300. I know exactly what I use it for and totally forgot he was even linked on PayPal. It has since been done again before I figured out the PayPal hack. I don't even use PayPal. I use my bank account for the supposed VPN. All right, so you people want to trust this dude? Go ahead. And by the way, she's just one of many that have gotten hacked immediately after clicking Jeff's links. All right, somebody sent me an email this morning. And I don't watch Jeff's crap. It's not worth watching. But somebody sent me an email saying that he's saying that I got all my information from him. Oh, my word. That cracked me up. Dude, Jeff, if you're watching this, you haven't come up with a damn thing on your own. Not a damn thing. You'd be the last person I'd want to get any information from because I know it would all be bullshit. So if I don't know if you said that or not, but if you did, you're a frickin' liar. Absolutely a frickin' liar. I didn't get a damn thing from you. You stole some from me. You stole a lot from, or you didn't steal a lot from Squirrel Girl, although you did steal her one video, put it behind a paywall, claim it was yours. Yeah, you did that. You did steal that, and you've probably done that with others too. That just happens to be the one that I know about. And then he's put up something about me. Oh, he better come up with his badge number. Dude, you expect me to remember a badge number from 30 years ago? And besides that, it's none of your damn business. If you don't want, hey, this is the way I look at it. If you don't want to believe I was a cop, then fine, don't. But the thing is, I know where I worked, I know when I worked. And if anybody wanted to really research it and legitimately, and not just try to find information and try to disparage me, you'd find out that I'm telling the exact truth. Which is something you do not do, Jeff. No, you don't ever tell the truth. Ever. I've never known you to tell the truth. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of funny. Somebody sent that to me this morning, and I'm like, I got my information from him. R. Yeah, in a pig's ass. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Anyway, like I said, if you guys want to go ahead and click and sign up for this crappy VPN. Oh, and by the way, let me say one more thing, too. Yeah, my nose itches. VPN, all these claims about you can access this and access that. Not necessarily. Sometimes it depends on which server you hit. I know with me, I have streaming TV. I have YouTube TV. And it detects if I have my VPN on, I have to take it off to watch YouTube TV. Netflix sometimes is hit and miss. Sometimes I can keep it on and watch Netflix, and other times it detects it. Because a lot of these services now are on to people trying to watch streaming services from other countries and such. And a lot of them have implemented detection software that will detect if you're using a VPN and you won't be able to access it. And the thing is, here's the thing too. If you're trying to access, like say, Netflix, in some other area, and they detect that you're trying to do it with a VPN, they'll cancel your account. Plain and simple. So, I would just be very leery. Now, there are some good VPNs out there that you can use that are harder for these places to detect, like NordVPN. From what I've read about it, it does a pretty good job of spoofing and that type of thing. So, but it's the higher end ones like that are able to get past the block, and even then, NordVPN won't get you into everything. But these cheap ass VPNs like this private internet access crap. In fact, go into Better Business Bureau and read. That's where I have got all of that. You can read all that stuff, the complaints and stuff. I got that from the Better Business Bureau website. Go in there and read all the complaints about not being able to access after being told they could access this and access that, and all the things that they thought that they were going to access with the VPN and can't. And it blocked their local servers. So yeah, use at your own risk. And also too, if you want your bank account dipped into by this scumbag, then go ahead and do it. And I know a lot of you, his supporters, think, "Oh, he's full of crap." Fine, whatever. Don't believe me. It's your money, not mine. So what do I have to benefit from it? Seriously, what do I have to benefit from it? And what's funny is Jeff accuses me of doing things for financial. You know how much money I've made from YouTube? Not a dime. Not a dime. And I didn't set up a Screw GoFundMe or something like that for... Oh, and by the way, here's another thing too. I don't know if this is the case, but somebody told me he quit his job. Well, if that's the case, then guess what he's living on? And it ain't playing guitar on the street, people. If you believe that, your brain done rolled out of your head. He's using the money that was supposed to go for a PI investigation. He's living high on the hog now, and that's why he's getting so pissed off at me, because I'm threatening his livelihood. And it shouldn't be his livelihood. It shouldn't. So anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there. That's a little extra, no extra charge. So anyway, watch out for this crap, people. Seriously, watch out for it. Later.